Welcome to the Dominating Edge, where mindset meets money. Every video is built on bold predictions, deep financial insights, and powerful mindset shifts that can change your life. Make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a chance to level up. Let's dive in. Someone says something harsh to you and you feel awful. Someone criticizes your work and suddenly your whole day is ruined. A stranger cuts you off in traffic and you are furious for the next hour. We all do this. But here is the question almost nobody asks. Who is actually causing those feelings? Because I want to show you something today that is going to change how you look at every interaction you have. Stick with me. I am Jeff Hammer, and welcome back to Dominating Edge. In our last video, we introduced the E+R equals O formula. Event plus response equals outcome. Today, we are going deeper into that R because your responses are where all of the real action is. And most of us have never been taught how our responses actually work. Here is something I want you to really sit with. Suppose I walk up to someone in the audience, let's call her Kathy, and I say to her, Kathy, of all the people I have ever met in all my years of speaking and coaching, you have to be the absolute dumbest person I've ever had in one of my groups. Now, everyone agrees that statement would not raise Kathy's self-esteem. Most people would say it would lower it. But here is the real question. Does my saying that to her actually cause how she feels? Or is it what Kathy says to herself after I stop talking that determines how she feels? Think about it. If Kathy goes inside and thinks, my God, he has only known me 30 minutes. How did he find out so soon? That response tanks her self-esteem. But if Kathy goes inside and thinks, Jeff said that because he knows I have a strong enough self-concept to handle it, she walks away feeling fine, maybe even good. Same words from me. Completely different outcomes because it was never about what I said, it was about what Kathy said to herself. This is the E+R equals O formula playing out in real time. The event was my comment. Her response, that internal conversation she had with herself, determined her outcome. Here is the second piece, and this one is even more important. Let's say I go back to Kathy and tell her, Kathy, you have green hair. Would that hurt her? No, of course not, because Kathy knows she does not have green hair. My comment lands on solid ground and bounces right off. But here is the key insight. The reason words hurt us is because, at some level, we already have a doubt about ourselves in that area. The hurt is not caused by the person saying it. The doubt was already there long before they opened their mouth. They just pointed at a wound that already existed. That changes everything, because now the question is not, how do I stop people from saying hurtful things? The question is, where are my doubts? Where am I carrying beliefs about myself that make me vulnerable to those comments? That is the work, and it is worth doing. Here is what I want you to take from this. You always have a choice about your attitude. Always. No exceptions. I had a friend, Dan Patterson. He was a rock star attorney in Denver. In the prime of his career, he was diagnosed with multiple myeloma cancer, 15 breaks in his back, no immune system. Prostate cancer on top of that. One of the most brutal medical journeys I have ever witnessed up close. Dan had every right to be bitter. He had every right to rage against the world, to shut down, to spend his remaining energy angry. Instead, Dan deepened his meditation practice. He sought out holistic treatments. His friends rallied around him because he was open to receiving help. He became a resource for his own doctors. His journey through that disease, because of how he responded to it, ended up benefiting patients around the world. Same event, a different response entirely. You always have a choice about your attitude. That is not a platitude. It is a fact, and it is the most important fact in this entire formula. So how do you actually apply this? Start with awareness. The next time you feel a strong emotional reaction to something, hurt, anger, frustration, fear, pause before you respond, even for 5 seconds, and ask yourself, what am I telling myself right now that is creating this feeling? That pause is where your power lives. That is the R in E+R equals O. That is where you get to choose your outcome instead of just reacting to the event. Second, start noticing your self-talk. What are you saying to yourself throughout the day? Because those thoughts are responses to the ongoing events of your life, and they are producing outcomes whether you are aware of it or not. Victim thinking, blaming, complaining, feeling like things just happen to you weakens your ability to make clear, conscious choices. It is also a direct block to the abundance you are trying to create. The moment you reclaim your response, you reclaim your life. This is the formula. Event plus response equals outcome. The event is rarely the thing that determines where you end up. Your response is. In the next video, we are going to shift from the formula into purpose, because without knowing why you are here and what you actually want, even the best formula gets you nowhere fast. If you want the full system, all 6 modules, all 18 lessons, it is at DominatingEdge.com. That is where the deep work happens. Hit subscribe, share this with someone who needs to hear it, and I will see you in the next video. I am Jeff Hammer. This is Dominating Edge.